Hello, YouTube. I'm back again. I'm here to talk about something I didn't want to talk about, a subject that, I try to stay away from, and that's politics. But with the state of affairs out there today, with the sending of bombs, you know, what stupid ass people. Okay, so I really didn't want to talk about this because I know this is going to be a long video, and I don't like to talk a long time because I tend to offend people when I go too long on a subject that I don't want to talk about. So I'm going to get straight to the point. Look, people, I can't understand why Americans are trying to kill Americans. We're not from Honduras. We're not from a third world country. We're not trying to turn this clock back to the 1940s where you had a Hitler out there or Mussolini. But that's what you're doing. This country was raised to be a democracy. I mean, it wasn't always a democracy, especially for my people. You know, it's no mystery that I'm black, but I'm an American, and I treat all Americans the same. And I wish everybody else would. I mean, you got these two parties, Republicans and Democrats, the left and the right, and they out there beating up on each other, telling lies on each other. It's not just one party lying about the other party, it's both parties lying about the other party. It make you not want to go to the poll and vote for either party because there's no honesty, there's no trust among either one. It started with the presidential election and it's going down to the local election. I turn on the TV every day and I see my government on TV every day letting the world know that all politicians in America is crooked. Is that what we want to present to America? Now we letting the Americans and all other people in the world know that if we don't vote a certain way or we don't like what certain people say, we're gonna send bombs to their house and kill them. Are we like the third world countries in the Middle East that sent anthrax and crash planes into our buildings? Yes, we are. We're doing it. We're proving it right now. And I can't understand it. And believe me, I'm passionate about this because, first of all, I'm a prepper. This is a prepper channel. And I get so sick and tired of people coming up and saying, okay, we need a third world war so we can have a reset. Reset to what? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell. Reset to what? To send your grandkids to the third world? Because you ain't going to be around. I'm not going to be around because as soon as they start sending the nukes to each state, as soon as they start doing chemical warfare, you can't survive. You think, oh, I got a chem suit, I got a mask on. As soon as you go to the bathroom, let's see how long that lasts. Or see if you fall asleep and the shit slide off your face. I mean, or you eat something that's been contaminated. Are you nuts? I'm just saying this, and I'm passionate about this. Please, people, please. We Americans. Act like it. Stop acting like we anarchists and a bunch of assassins. And that's what we're doing. We acting like we anarchists. We can't seem to get it right. I mean, we as a people, I notice I keep saying we because I'm an American. And that's the number one thing with me. I'm an American. If I didn't like this country and I didn't feel that they were doing things to try to help, I mean, that they do what they do. These are politicians. I don't trust no politicians. I'm telling you straight out. But that's the way this country was made. We got political parties that we vote for. They got their own agendas. Each party, not each person, each party has their own agenda. So if you don't like either one of their agendas, don't vote for them. Vote for an honest person. Vote for somebody with some character. You know, even if you had to go to one of these other off-brand people that's running as independents, maybe they might be a Boy Scout. You know what the Boy Scout creed is, if you ever been a Boy Scout, you know. So I'm just saying, a third world war or a civil war here in America will benefit nobody. There is no such thing as a reset button. You're not going to reset to the beginning. You're gonna split this country in so many different pieces that they'll never be able to put together. As soon as you start a civil war and start killing off Americans and the population started dwindling, people gonna roll right in. Who you gonna have to fight them? I can't fight them because my country, my state, is fighting your state. Your state is fighting somebody else's state. How we gonna? We can't fight. We can't unify no more. So these countries just gonna roll right on in and do what they want with us and claim America. And I like to thank you for that because you're doing it to yourselves. Please, you know, don't believe the hype. I mean, it's paranoia out there. Be an educated person. Learn. Because I didn't want to do this video. I really didn't want to do this video. And I just wanted to, and I'm not griping. I'm just telling you the damn truth. If you think that a civil war is good for America, it's not. It's not. It's not good for nobody. The country is going to be split and America won't be America. People say, well, we fine down here. We don't need America. We got our own going on. Yeah, until somebody else come and take it because you won't have the might and the power of a unified America to defend you. You think I'm going to say the Russians, you think the Russians going to come in and not be stopped by America? If it's America there, we'll stop them. But if not, they're going to come in and say, yeah, we need this. We're going to come in and let's say Texas. We're going to come in and take, oh, they ain't going to take Texas. I got an AK-47. They got miniguns. They got rocket launchers. They're going to take your shit. And that's the bottom line. This country be so unified, it be open for anybody. Mexico, they can roll right in and take back Texas and California and whatever. You know, they got organized gangs. You know, organized gangs in California. They got 60,000 members. Shit, who to stop them? The United States of America is here to stop them. But I'm just saying, you want to tear this country apart? You want to knock this country down? You want to destroy, I'm going to say, 400 years of building to a democracy where everybody can be unified and everybody can be anything they want to be? And you want to go back to the time when we had slavery and discrimination? I mean, go ahead. We got discrimination now. I mean, this is mostly undercover, and people be trying to hide it. But we know it's there. I know it's there. I don't experience it, but hey, I keep on moving on. If I don't like something, I vote for it. And those of you who think I want my gun taken, no. I'm a card-carrying member of the NRA. So, you know, I'm like, if my politicians say they're going to vote for gun control, I'm going to vote against them. If the guy say I'm going to vote for gun control, I'm going to vote against him. But if the guy said that he's going to do this, that, the other, but he's going to control the guns, I'm going to say, no, I can't vote for that. So I vote against him. It's what they can do for you. Like Kennedy said, it's what you can do for your country, not for what the country can do for you. But people don't remember that because these young people, they got too much. And to send bombs. Come on now. That's ridiculous. I mean, you're not sending it to people that's in power. You're sending it to people that's not even in power. You sending it to Robert De Niro, an actor? Is it that serious that you would want to kill an actor? Is it that serious? And like I said, I'm passionate about this because I hate to see this country going this way. I mean, I'll be feeling the same other way if they were doing it to the other side. I'll be feeling the way if they were doing it to any individual. We don't want no more Oklahoma City bombings. You remember they killed a bunch of babies in daycare. Is that what you want? Is that what you want? You want to start a civil war. You want to have your kids and your grandkids fighting for the next 100 years because, see, since the 1870s, we done learned to kill a lot better now. We got a lot better weapons. You know, you see how many people died in those 4 years that America was fighting in the Civil War, how brothers fighting brothers, cousins fighting cousins, and how the damage was, and how they never got over it to this day. And you see how many people died in that short period of time. Start a civil war right now. It ain't gonna be no, I got my AK and my AR. You know, I ain't got my 9mm. It's not gonna be that kind of war. They coming with chemicals. They coming with bombs. They coming with miniguns. They coming with Black Hawks. It's gonna be nasty and it's gonna be vicious. And we don't want no more Ruby Ridges and stuff like that. I mean, yeah, you don't like the things that's going on in the government, then start your own political party. It may take a while, find like-minded people, but start a political party and do it that way. But don't try to be an insurgent. Don't start a revolution. Don't go out and kill Americans trying to make a point. You're not making a point. You're making a point that you're just a terrorist. And that's the bottom line to that. And like I said, I really didn't want to get onto this because, like I said, I just can't understand it. I really can't. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. And all I'm saying is, please, people, and I'm speaking to the people that's prepping, cause see, they like me. We prepping for disaster, but let's not create it and do it to ourselves, okay? And another thing, when the United States fall because we killing each other, and I want you to believe this, the Russians are coming right in. And people say, well, they got the UN troops here and there and everywhere. I haven't seen no UN troops here in America kill anybody. Have you seen them kill anybody? But I tell you one thing, as soon as America fall, and we the mightiest country in the world, and we be split into fractions, then you will see UN troops and anybody else coming in. You know why? Because we invited them in, because we doing it to ourselves. And a lot of the stuff you see on the internet about these old FEMA camps and all this stuff, that's Russian propaganda. The more Russia can put out there with these websites to play on American fears, then the more Americans want to hate Americans, Americans want to destroy America. It's just the same thing that happened in, remember the USSR, the Union of Soviet Socialist Republic, and now it's no longer around, and now it's America. We did the same thing to them. Why do you think that wall came down with all this firing and shot? If those of you remember the wall, we undermined their government through the media. And now they're undermining us the same way. You forget Putin was KGB. Well, anyway, like I said, I don't want to talk about politics. This is not what I do. I just want everybody to know that I'm sick and tired of people getting on the internet and on these prepper channels and all these other channels talking about we need a reset, we need a civil war, we need to go out and kill each other. That don't make no sense. You're a prepper. Why would you want to tell other preppers to go out and kill other preppers? We're going to have enough problems when the stuff goes bad with blackouts and tsunamis and all this natural stuff that's happening and the threat of a civil war and all this stuff coming, and people going to be out there scavenging and rampaging and stuff like that, but yet you want to start this shit and start a civil war. I'm sorry, I apologize for my language. I got a little passionate and I just can't understand why this country can't be together. We think after all these years and we in the age of technology that this country should be like this. They should be together, but they're not. I mean, you got people lying on each other, both of them, both parties. And sometimes I think we just need a third party to jump in to keep everything calm. So I don't know. Like I said, it's just crazy out there. I'm sorry, and I'd like to thank you, YouTube.